afternoon, everybody. Welcome once again to the Storyland Studios booth. We welcome you here with us for the journey. Now, I asked yesterday, how's everyone's IAAPA going? And I got an extremely lackluster response from you all. So I'm going to ask you again, how's your IAAPA going? Okay, that was good. That was enough. Well, welcome again. We're very, very committed today to announce our second major new entertainment destination of this year, 2023. This is a project which is very close to our hearts. It's actually in the great continent of Europe, across the ocean where I'm from. And it's a great example of how Storyland Studios work with our clients for the journey for the long term. We began with an investment company, Blue Crow Capital, who are a significant asset investor, entertainment investor in Europe, around about a year ago, looking at a piece of land they were interested in acquiring called Boega Island. Boega Island sits strategically in between the great nations of Portugal and Spain, on the west coast of Europe. One of the greatest tourist destinations in the world today, but still significantly untapped and available for tourist development, residential developments. Blue Crow wanted us to, as with the Liberty announcement yesterday, they wanted to do something really big. They wanted us to create a vision for this project which scared them. And hopefully we managed to kind of straddle that balance of scary and realistic. I'm going to invite to the stage in a moment Theron Skis. Theron is one of our creative collective, one of our great friends that we bring into the Storyland family very, very frequently to work with us on projects. And he's been the creative director. One word I just want to say about this is that this announcement is slightly different from Liberty Land, and that what we're actually looking for here is an IP partner. We want some of the greatest Hollywood IPs, film, game, TV, toys, to come in and be part of this story with us. We have put together a backstory and characters in the classic Storyland way that those of you who know us will know us for, but actually we are looking for that kind of overarching IP partner to come in and make this absolutely incredible. So, without further ado, I'd like to invite Theron Skis to the stage to walk us through the project. Theron!
Thank you so much. Hi, everybody. I know most of you in the audience, so good to see you guys again. We're really excited to talk about this project. It's weird hearing my voice behind my head. These are some images of the beautiful island that exists today, and it's very much in a natural state. As you can see, lots of trees, beautiful island surrounded by water, and that's always the kind of greenfield project that we love, because you can create almost anything. So what we will do is advance through some of these slides. This is our overall bird's eye, just to give you an idea of look and feel. In the lower corner here on the right is where our guests and visitors will enter. They'll be moving through a port of entry that is retail, dining, and entertainment. And then from there, moving into the park itself. And we're going to take you through a little bit of the stories and the idea of sort of a sneak peek of what our development is going on here. You'll be able to pick up here very quickly that there are multiple lands in the image here. And I'll take you through the storyline one by one. But just imagine what that look is going to be like in the park, where you're surrounded by these trees. And as you enter this land, in a sense, it's very mystical. You'll be moving through. You won't be able to see everything from the outside. So it's this really cool discovery moment, penetrating the trees and getting into these very cool, fantastical lands. So let's move on and get into the story. So our story, we love the fact that it's based in Portugal because there's such a rich history of exploration. So we started with the idea that there's this old Portuguese explorer that goes out into the world with an enchanted compass, and that compass takes the explorer to all the points on Earth. And in those incredible points, this explorer meets a whole entire group of people that love exploration and discovery just like him. And we want to introduce you a little bit to this group called the Voyagers. And after this exploration, he comes back on a magical, enchanted ship, moors that ship here in this park, and then extrapolates everything that he's seen into 4 incredible lands. So this is the ship. It is the Celestial Navigator, and this is a rendering. Don't look at me, look at the rendering. This is a rendering of the center of the park. Very big lagoon in the center, and this mystical flying ship where all of the Voyagers will board and explore the entire world. And we think that this is going to be a fantastic visual magnet within the scene. You can imagine these shows taking place in the water and projection on the dirigible. So really excited about this. Look, if you go to the next image, this is a kind of an idea of what the compass would be. And this is the basis of our story. It's an enchantment. And the compass speaks to some of the Voyagers and actually doesn't speak to others. And that is our antagonist in the story, which is actually the sister of our Alfonso is the name. And that she becomes the antagonist. She's the sorceress because the compass doesn't actually speak to her. But I don't want to get too deep into that. So here is our band of Voyagers. You can see that from every corner of the world is represented here. And we want to bring stories and enchantment and exploration, this idea, the golden age of exploration, to this park. We think this is going to be really exciting. Let's move to the next one. So we're just going to take you through rapidly each of the lands. So Discovery Harbor is the entrance. It's the retail dining and entertainment. This is a space that you can enter literally without a gate fee. And you can imagine some very immersive dining, retail, entertainment type experiences here. We'll now get into the lands. So as I mentioned, 4 corners of the compass. So you can imagine what the north might look like with legendary sort of North Smiths, gods and Vikings and Aurora Borealis, and a land in Portugal that's covered with snow and ice. I think that would be a really magical place to be. The south, if you think of Portugal, what is directly south of Portugal is the great continent of Africa. So you can imagine blending the jungles of Africa, northern Africa, Cairo, Egypt. You can really blend these together in quite an amazing space and fill that with attractions and entertainment that haven't been done before.
Can I interrupt you real quick? You can take a spotlight over there, and even if you're covering it, we can still see it.
Excellent. Keep going. So this is the East, and as you would imagine, in the East, it is a really cool blending of cultures. You can imagine samurai being represented, martial arts, the magic of this space. Every one of these lands will have a port presence on a lagoon where we can represent that. And let's keep going. So the West, that leans into the South Americas, right? So the jungle lore, you think of Aztec and Incas, temples, gold. Move on to the mood board and you can really get an idea of the mystery of that land and what that would be like moving into that. And then finally, our last image here. Last image is, thank you very much, but what I wanted to show you is that you can imagine being in a land like this, in a park, where you have lands that are so distinctive that you're moving into these adventures. In a sense, every place you go is like an exploration. And I think that's what we're the most excited about working with this particular client, is they're completely behind this idea of undiscovered territory and new technology.
Darren Keys, everybody. Thank you very much. So if we just bring it back to the aerial, that would be great. Fantastic. An example of the kind of thing that we do to really bring economic development and tourism to a new region, one which is hungry for the kind of experiences that we all know and love. Please look out for further announcements on this over the coming weeks. There will be a website going live where you can come in and ask for more information, sign up, and get the facts on this exciting development as it comes forward. Thank you very much indeed for your time.